The crowd there, you can see the foot traffic going towards the left side of your screen to the Parliament buildings. The crowd there is growing larger. They are protesting not just vaccine mandates, but to demand an end to pandemic-related restrictions, calling for government officials like the Prime Minister to resign, a whole slate of grievances that are being protested in Ottawa this morning. Let's bring in Michael King now for the latest on this protest. What are you seeing, Michael?
Well, Blake, as we just heard from David Akin, they're expecting at least 2,000 vehicles. The breakdown, about a quarter of those are trucks. An even smaller number of those are going to be tractor trailers, with the trailers actually attached, those taking up the most space in and around the Parliament precinct. One of our camera crews has already been out this morning. People have come from across the country, BC to Nova Scotia. People we've spoken to, some involved, citing a variety of different grievances, ending vaccine mandates for truckers. Some want all public health restrictions in place to fight COVID-19 to come to an end. Others want Trudeau to resign. Some want the opposition leader, Aaron O'Toole, to resign. Some want to overthrow the entire capitalist system. But the focus does still seem to be on the vaccine mandate.
What brings me here?
Tired of the mandates.
Sure, we're sick of the mandate, man. No passport. I want to be free in my country.
In all honesty, I'm kind of done with the government mandates for the whole border pass and everything. I do long haul over the country, so it makes my life very difficult at this point in time, right?
So definitely some frustration, but so far that hasn't led to any violence. Ottawa police say there was no arrests overnight. Protest organizers, including the 6 convoy captains, have urged protesters to be respectful and maintain order. There have been concerns about the potential for violence from what officials say is a small number of people. We know the Canadian Security Intelligence Service is involved monitoring any security threats. Now, we also know that there's been a GoFundMe that has been organized, about $7.7 million as of this morning. Organizers say the money is to help with fuel, food, and accommodations. 8 of the top 15 donations are anonymous, including the largest of $25,000 made yesterday. GoFundMe had put a hold on the funds until a clear plan for the money was presented. The company confirms $1 million has been withdrawn, and GoFundMe will be working with organizers to release the rest of the funds. We're also hearing from federal health officials regarding the protest. The federal health minister was asked about it during a briefing yesterday. He used the convoy as an analogy, stressing that vaccinations are the best way to protect against COVID-19. Now, one thing that we just heard from our political correspondent, chief correspondent, David Akin, was people parking on the cenotaph at the National War Memorial. He posted this picture on Twitter. Here's what he's talking about: a number of vehicles and an RV parked on the cenotaph there. We also know that a number of other protests are being planned across the country today. There's one planned for the Coots border crossing near Montana, as well as the legislature up in Edmonton and here in Calgary at Central Memorial Park.